Play controller layout. Play Deponia. 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 Sure.
Huh? What is it now? Wasn't the game supposed to have started already?
Yeah, well, yes. But the junk press broke down, and we thought we'd use the time for a little tutorial.
Who thought that? I
A
don't need
little
no stinking
tutorial.
tutorials.
I don't need no
So
stinking
how are you going to fix the
tutorial.
junk press?
Just watch me and learn.
Maybe you want to listen to what I have to say first?
But you don't have anything to say.
Oh, come on. It won't be long. Just point the cursor at me and left click.
We'll see about that.
Left click.
Computer, talk to Wenzel.
You don't have to say that explicitly.
Who's talking to you?
Why, you are. You clicked on me.
Smarty pants. Just tell me what's wrong with the junk press. And stop wiggling your feet.
It's pressing only very gently now and doesn't really squish sufficiently.
Hey, every idiot can see that.
Well, why don't you present the tutorial then?
Okay, piece of cake. But first, I'll explain, how to look at an object.
I know that.
I see. And how?
I point my cursor at it and right-click when I see the eye icon.
Well, the theory is easy, but how about the actual practice?
Hey, this is your tutorial.
You're a cop-out, but be that as it may, I'll demonstrate. Do you see that little thingy on the floor over there? I will now use the tongue icon.
The eye icon.
Yeah, I will now click on it, thusly having a look at it. So you better watch closely. What's that?
It's a cathode plunger.
Thanks for the input, Wenzel, but I recognize a hydro clamp duplexer when I see one. Too bad I can only look at it. A duplexer like that could be useful.
You can pick it up. You just have to point your cursor at it so the hand icon appears. If you left-click now, you'll pick it up.
There has to be an easier way.
If you say so.
Okay, I've picked up the duplexer, but what am I supposed to do with it now?
You put it into your inventory. That's where all the items go. You've picked up that object. Now you can open your inventory by using your mouse wheel.
Hey, there it is.
Correct. This is your inventory.
Yeah, I knew that.
It's where you can see what you're carrying around. You still know how to do that, don't you?
Look, Wenzel, I'm almost done.
Impressive. But I mean that.
Huh, it fits.
Now you have to...
Hey, you don't have to spoon feed me. I'll manage the rest.
If you say so.
Go over here.
This is Wenzel, my sidekick, the eternal number 2.
Rufus, there's one more thing.
One more
I told
thing.
you I'd manage without your help. Now, all I have to do is press this button here, and right away...
Oh, how I love tutorials!
Deponia.
It's kind of pathetic, you get all erratic about dirty dishes congesting the sink. I'm tired of your bothers, remember our fathers. They dwelled in a world filled with rubbish and stink. But when all hope was lost, someone raised from the dust. He was handsome and cunning, his haircut had style. Courage was shining in his eyes as he said, screw you guys, mind your own business, I'm off now, goodbye. Huzzah, he's off now,
Goodbye. He's off now. Goodbye. Goodbye. He's off now. Goodbye. It's me.
Junk. Junk.
That's a
And
lot-
more junk.
a lot of junk.
A life of order and happiness. Oh, my bad. That was junk too. Well, that does it. I need to leave this dump. Fortunately, this time my plan is foolproof. This time everything will work out. Where did I put my list? Heck, I really have to get away from this junkyard. Ah, there's my list. Let's see. Seems like I've packed almost everything I need. All I need now are some provisions. The toothbrush, a pair of socks, and a bolt cutter. A bolt cutter? What the? Well, guess I must have had a reason to put it on the list. All I need now are some provisions. The bolt, the tooth, a pair of... And that's it. It really is time I got out of here. Blech. Nah, like always, there's only junk on TV. Blech. Nah,
I feel like that's a joke Benji would
this
make.
could be useful. The oil is rancid. I could use it for hair wax. The best thing about it is the can. Oh, my father left me. Besides alone was this stupid wooden trunk. Then he left Deponia without me.
Deponia. Deponia.
My father left me a trunk before he left me. I don't want to open it. I don't want to be disappointed yet again.
Open it.
Adding oil to the flames is not part of my escape plan, but it's an integral part of Plan B.
Okay.
The oil is the best thing about it.
Alright. Let go. Yeah, there you go. Toothbrush.
Whoa!
What the heck?
What the toothbrush bailed out on me. Guess I should have kept it in a more germ-free environment. A bolt cutter is a pretty useless gadget if you think about it. Tony says it's my turn to clean the bathroom. Now that's just unfair. It's never her turn. I've been waiting for weeks, and it's never her turn. Blech. What gnat's piss. Another note from Tony. What's she complaining about now?
What is she complaining
Will
about?
you please clean the bathroom for once? Yeah, right. In her dreams.
In her dreams. What was that? What was a plunger?
This could be useful. Locked. Tony must have the key. This is Tony's room, the lion's den, or more aptly, the dragon's lair. Come on, brushy, brushy, brushy. Come to Papa. Oh, crap. I need a better plan to catch it.
How do you catch a toothbrush?
Ah! Whoa, what's that? A guillotine so I won't enter her room? Whoa, that girl has issues. I honestly wonder why we were ever together at all. Stay out of my room. You have no business in there anymore. Who does Tony think she is? I've got better things to do than rummage through her drawers. No, I haven't finished packing yet.
What?
You're not supposed to eat on the sofa. I keep finding leftovers in it. Huh? Well, isn't that a good thing? The good old sofa. Too bad I can't fit it into my escape pod. I've had the most amazing ideas sitting here. Plus, you can always find leftovers in it. Seems there are still some wasabi peas in there. But without something to put them into, I'm not collecting them.
Wasabi peas.
This detergent is supposed to... Who needs that? Adding oil to the flames is not part of my escape, but I need something flammable to
Okay, well.
burn the note. Not a bad idea, but I need some more for the fire to really get going.
Okay. Let's get this fork. Let's get
I
this.
don't see why I, of all people, should do the dishes. I mean, Tony has much more experience with it. Do the dishes already. They won't do themselves. Oh, yeah? Well, I'll take that chance. Blech. What gnat's piss?
How are you supposed to do dishes with that? What the heck? Closet.
Yes. Huh. Not a chance. The handle is missing and I can't get my fingers into the cracks.
Fork.
Huh. Not a chance. Although I can reach inside the crack, I don't have enough leverage.
Plunger.
The mouse skedaddled long ago, which doesn't mean that its plan was better than mine. Ouch! I'm not sticking my hand in there again.
And you got mousetrap.
You scoffed all the food yet again, and I keep finding your crap in the fridge. What the hell's wrong with you? Huh? I don't understand the question.
Coat.
I'll have a quick look. See if I can find something useful in the pockets. Hey, there really was something in there. A sock. Cool. Well, those are 2 socks, all right. But I need a pair. I don't want to show up in Elysium dressed like an idiot.
Okay.
No, I haven't finished packing yet. In you go.
Got it. Hot plate. Should I fill up the sink? Pot with water, hot plates. Now I'm boiling the water. And I put detergent in the water. And then I put the sock in the water.
I may not be an expert, but I'm sure I need a hot wash.
And I put another sock in the water.
Ouch! Damn it! That's hot!
And, I don't know. Put a fork in the water?
Whoa, look at that! The sock changed color. Who would have thought it? But where's the other one? Clear case of subtractive color mixing. Ouch! Damn it! That's hot! And Tony keeps complaining that I don't do enough housework. Whoa, enough with the laundry. I feel a rash coming on.
Wait, what? What about the other sock?
A bolt cutter is a pretty useless gadget if you think about it.
I don't have another fork to get the other one.
Nah, I don't think this will work without the right bait.
That's the right bait.
The oil is the best thing. Locked. Tony must have the key.
Did I miss anything upstairs?
Huh. My old escape plans. Some of them weren't half bad. The oil is the best thing. I've given up trying to open the trunk. I don't even want to know what's in there.
Oh, you can't even get it open. Okay. Do I dump the...
I think I can find a better place for used oil. The fresh water supply, for instance. The oil is rancid. The best thing...
Oh, where do I put the... Do I just dump it? I could just dump it.
Let's get rid of this thing.
I guess, sure. Dump the oil. Now I have an empty jar.
Seems there are still some wasabi peas in there. I guess these will make good provisions for the journey.
Okay.
What for? I haven't even caught a mouse yet. Tony doesn't need another farewell present. I left her my scorpion farm. I kept the tank, of course. Now the little bugger's in for a surprise.
Sure. I guess that works.
Come on, brushy, brushy, brushy. Come to Papa. Ha! Gotcha! Ha! Gotcha! I'll make you suffer the next time I brush my teeth. Toothbrush. Check. Bolt cutter, for whatever reason. Check. Provisions. Check. At least I already got one sock, but I need a pair. I don't want to show up in Elysium dressed like an idiot.
How do I get the other sock?
Well, I think that's all.
Well.
Should be enough.
Huh?
I didn't go wrong skin.
It's already lit. It's already lit.
It went skinny dipping.
I didn't go wrong skin.
Okay.
Well, I think that's all. Should be enough.
What the heck, Lon? Why are you just beating me up every time? Why you do this to me? Oops. Because the emote is adorable. I see. I understand. Let me open my chat on Twitch so I can look at the emote.
There's the Venom 3.
Yeah. Go back to Deponia. What do I don't.
The toothbrush is there for cleaning, not for being clean.
Ba 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 da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da. Come on, how do I get the other sock? No, I'm not cooking. I'm cleaning socks in that pot. You didn't even type it right. You didn't even type the emote right. There's no more item. Oh, and then there's a key. Do I have? Should I just use this?
Luckily, I'm a gifted lockpicker. Damn, that would have been a piece of cake with the right tool.
Toothbrush.
Cleaning the furniture? I mean, it's furniture. It's not that it's been out playing in the mud all day.
Yes, it has. Do I bolt cut it open? Bolt.
Luckily, I'm a gifted lockpicker. Damn.
I used some wasabi peas.
Locked.
I use a sock.
I wonder if I can find the second sock in here. The first aid kit. It saved my life several times, but since the time I tried to build a shrapnel-propelled jet, there's no Band-Aid left. The only thing in there now is Tony's tranquilizer.
Maybe I get it later. But what do I used a fork to get one sock.
Well, I think that's all. Should be enough.
What I need to buy motorcycle pants? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I think that's all. Should be enough.
Get full
Well, I think
leather.
that's all. Should be. No, I haven't.
Full leather pants.
The good old. Too bad. I've had the.
Fridge door.
I wonder if I can find some.
Locker. Is there anything on the outside of the locker? Nope. Anything else in the bathroom? Not that I can tell. Anything on the outside of the bathroom door? Not that I can tell.
Tony says it's my. Now that's. I've been.
Full leather, man. You're trying to break my bank. Yeah. And not even pleather, just full real leather. Is there anything that looks interactable? Oh, like actually full leather riding pants? Yeah. I would imagine it makes sense. Oh, it's cushion.
What's this?
A sock.
That explains why I've had such cheesy dreams.
Not really.
Socks? Check. Let's see. All I need now are some the bolt, the tooth, a pair of, and that's it. Bolt cutter, for whatever reason. Check.
I mean, leather jackets in general are expensive as well.
Provisions. Check.
You want me? Here you go. Slurp, slurp. Slurp hydrated with my Gatorade.
Toothbrush. Check.
Toothbrush. Check.
Socks. Check. Ha! Seems like I've packed everything.
Got everything, Lon.
Oh, I can't close it anymore. Oh, seems like I've got to unpack something. But what?
What should I unpack? I don't need socks. I don't need the toothbrush.
It doesn't take that much space. It doesn't take that much space. It doesn't take that much space. I'll never be able to close the suitcase with a monster like that in there. I mean, I won't need a bolt cutter where I'm going. I wonder why it was on the list in the first place. Now it fits.
Just put the
Packed
bolt cutter
and
back in
ready
your
to
pocket.
I think I just strained something.
Hey, Rufus, you should save your energy for the unavoidable drop into the abyss.
Yeah, thanks, Wenzel. You can save your sarcasm for someone less well-prepared than me.
Save-
This time, I took everything into account. It'll be a stroll in the park.
Ah, that's what you said last time. It took us days to remove the cactus spikes from your butt, remember?
That's all toxic runoff under the bridge. This time, everything will work out. And when finally an Elysian orbit pixie massages my back, I'll ask her to pause for a minute so I can laugh about you.
Whatever. But say, can I have your stuff when you're gone?
Yeah, sure, help yourself. As if anything on this dump is valuable. It's time for me to leave all this behind.
Great. I hope you remembered to calibrate the harpoon.
I'll do that later, after I've stored everything in the pod.
Well, then hurry up. Well, you know that the Organon are always on time.
The organs are always on time.
There. Now where shall I put it? There's no room there. There's no room there.
I mean, there's no room there.
Trusty Wenzel. I wonder how he's gonna cope without me. I should send him a postcard. Hey, Wenzel. Still stuck in no man's land? It's your own fault, dunce. Yeah, something along those lines.
Jamming out.
I just need to prepare my escape pod for launch, adjust the harpoon, light the fuse, and then it's showtime. Then the rockets will shoot a powerful electromagnet toward a passing Organon cruiser. The escape pod is connected to that very powerful electromagnet via a long chain. Once the magnet is attached to the Organon cruiser, I can reel in the chain with a pedal-operated winch system and pull myself and the pod up. Then, the cruiser will bring me directly to Elysium. This time, nothing can go wrong.
Wrench.
Trusty Wenzel. I wonder how he's gonna cope without me. I should send him a... Hey, yeah. I'll have to load the suitcase first. I want to be better prepared this time.
Okay.
Hey, Wenzel.
What's up?
Any signs of the Organon yet?
Nope, but they'll be here. The Organon are always on time. It's no accident that we set the town hall clock by them.
Huh.
See you later, Wenzel. You've always been a loyal companion, my friend, my helper, my sidekick.
I was your sidekick? I always thought you were my sidekick.
What?
What?
I guess you're probably sad that you can't come along, but let's not get sentimental.
No fear of that. At least you promised me all your stuff.
A small consolation for such an enormous loss.
Guy reminds me of Benji.
Do you also think there are boundless riches in Elysium?
Don't know. I'm happy with what I got.
Yeah, but I will have so much more. Aw, poor Wenzel. And do you also think that no one has to work in Elysium?
Just a moment. You're not even working now.
Well, that's what I mean. I'm meant to be up there. And don't you think the Elysian women are the most
Ooh.
beautiful of all?
I've never really understood why Tony and you aren't together anymore.
Yeah, well, that's why you'll be rotting in this forsaken hole forever. I deserve better than having to listen to lectures about my laziness and my unreliability all the time. What else do you know about the Organon?
Just as little as you.
So that's really nothing.
Exactly. Their motives are as unclear as our water.
The-
Good thing they leave us alone.
About the plan.
Are there any problems?
Problems? No. The plan is perfect. But... the suitcase doesn't fit into the pod.
So you didn't think of adding some storage space?
Of course I thought of it, but
So what's the problem?
I already told you. There is no problem. The plan is perfect.
And who am I to contradict you?
No one.
Anything else?
But when I'm done
So
with
what happens when I've got the pod ready?
We wait for the Organon cruiser. As soon as it's here, you light the fuse and jump into the cockpit. You have calibrated the harpoon, right?
Not yet, but there'll be plenty of time for that.
If you say so.
All right.
if you say so.
Right. Light fuse, and... I'll launch myself into the upper spheres!
Well, at least there's a chance that the magnet will hit the cruiser. But
No buts. This time, everything will work. I'll show you. I'll show everybody.
it will be a
I'll
spectacle.
show
No doubt.
everybody.
Any other problems?
This time, it'll work out. I just know it.
Sure, Rufus. Of course.
No problems. Why?
Of course not. Of course. How could I ever think such a thing?
I'll go back to
Everything
work
always goes
Better do
perfect.
that. You haven't got much time left.
Everything always goes to plan. Everything always goes to plan.
Ouch! Hot.
What the heck?
Tony always had weird tastes concerning flowers. A saddle-shaped box. A classic.
Saddle shape.
No problem. Oh, crap. It's screwed tight.
Why'd you screw your... What? Oh, you screw your mailbox shut.
Hello, Hannock.
Hey, well,
Rufus.
I'm really terrible with names.
Is the tunnel closed again?
Yes, we had another collapse. in
Oh, you just
Sector
like
7.
turn the music
Another
down.
junk slide. All this trash is really driving me nuts. I'm glad. Did you see
Oh, that
Tony
didn't work.
anywhere?
Tony?
Big, angry, breathes fire. My former girlfriend.
Tony. Well, I guess she's down in her store, working, like everybody else, except you.
I'll finally leave this junk heap of a planet.
Oh, yeah. Another one of your brilliant plans?
This time, it's absolutely foolproof.
Go work,
Yeah,
Lon.
that's right. You being a fool and all. But I reckon you running around here has got nothing to do with any other problems.
No, it hasn't.
Well, good for you.
Okay, the plan itself is
Foolproof.
but
Here we go.
See, even a cat can succeed at this plan.
I just need to prepare the capsule for the launch, adjust the harpoon,
Where do
light
I-
the fuse, and then it's showtime!
Uh-huh. Then what?
Then the rockets will shoot a powerful electromagnet toward a passing Organon cruiser. The escape pod is connected to that very powerful electromagnet via a long chain. Once the magnet is attached to the Organon cruiser, I can reel in the chain with a pedal-operated winch system and pull myself and the pod up.
I see. And then?
Then, the cruiser will bring me directly to Elysium.
Well,
Not
I really
complicated
don't
at
see how
all.
This plan of yours could go wrong.
Exactly.
Somehow my suitcase won't fit into the pod.
Don't tell me you forgot to build in a trunk. You really got a perfect plan there.
Don't worry, I'll make it.
Sure.
I'll write you a postcard from Elysium.
You go ahead and do that.
Elysium. 2016. That's crazy. That's actually wild. Turn down the music. I don't know what that means. What the heck does that mean? Let's see. I just use the wrench on everything. Oh. I just grabbed the whole mail. Okay. Okay. That's an idea. Why would I grab the whole...
Never! My inventory could burn, and Tony is not going to mend it again. I've already unscrewed it.
What am I gonna do with the whole mailbox?
Luckily, I'm a gifted lockpicker. Damn, that would have been a piece.
There's just the flour, the pepper flour, but that's not gonna help me.
And a sensor. My masterpiece. I've been working on this for so long. It must have been since Monday. There. And now? There we go. If I remove the seat, it might just fit. But how's it going to be attached? And more importantly, where shall I sit? I might be able to do without this. No problem. Oh, crap. It's screwed tight. I might be able to do... But how's it going to be attached? And more importantly, where's... That's where the seat was attached. I'll need some kind of replacement.
I have a seat. Sure.
There. Now where shall I put it?
I don't know.
This isn't much use now, I guess.
Okay.
Nah, he can't help me with that. He's too clumsy and stupid. He'll have a hard time without a good friend like me.
Too clumsy and stupid. Too clumsy and stupid.
I'll have to prepare these. I want to be better.
Okay, let's put the seat.
This isn't much use now.
Do I give the mailbox to the construction worker guy? I'm trying to think. That's still going. Put the seat in the... There, you want my mailbox.
Saddle-shaped, and with a compartment where the battery could fit exactly. I might have found my replacement seat.
Oh, okay. I didn't think about doing that. Just sitting on a mailbox. Sure, I guess that works. I don't know.
Ha! There you go. Ha! There you go. There. The capsule is ready. Now, all I have to do is calibrate the harpoon.
Calibration.
There. Too bad the two directions of the control stick are blocked, but who needs those anyway? The main thing is that the crosshairs are right on the tracks. And then I'm gone. Ha! This'll be a walk in the park.
Oh. Oh.
I did it! Now, I'll just light the fuse and boom! Well, that should be it. Stand by, Wenzel. Ah!
It's Tony.
Hello, Rufus.
Tony, why are you sneaking
It's
around like that?
Tony.
This is still my house, remember? Well, it's not as obvious now since someone stole my mailbox. Oh, that reminds me. I'm supposed to give you this letter.
A letter?
Rufus, it's almost time.
Yes, I know. Sorry, Tony, but it's over. Once the fuse is lit, I'll be gone for good.
If only that was true.
I bet now you're sorry about some of the things you said.
Yeah,
That's right.
you're gonna be
Starting
sorry.
with, you can stay with me.
This is the final goodbye.
It's too early to jump for joy, I fear.
There's nothing you could say to prevent me from going.
What a stroke of luck. That means I can't say anything wrong.
It's too late.
No, it's too late. You can beg all you want, but I won't take you along with me.
Can I have that in writing?
Why are you here?
Why are you here? Are you still hoping for a miracle?
It would be a miracle if you finally disappeared for real. But in case it doesn't work out again, I'll at least have the satisfaction of seeing you injure yourself.
Oh,
I'm leaving. For good.
I gave up hope of that a long time ago.
Oh yeah, tight fit. Do I see a teardrop there? No. We can wait for that. I'm...
The sooner...
I need the.
Hey, Wenzel.
What's up?
I'll go back to work then.
You better do that. You haven't got much time left.
Hey, Wenzel.
I need.
About the
Are there any problems?
problems? No, no, no. The plan is perfect. But... No problem.
Yeah.
I need the pepper to light. I need the
Locked.
Trunk. Huh. You'll be back.
The drinking water is so brackish that things get cleaner by not washing them. Let's get rid of this thing.
Oh.
Yeah, there are loose nuts, but that's okay. I don't like clean tools. They always give the impression that I haven't worked hard enough.
Maybe. Can I open it with this?
I've given up trying to open. I don't even want to know what's in there. I've given up trying. I don't even...
How do I do the thing? How do I do how do I do the do? Do I burn?
It's hot enough.
Oh, I guess
There's nothing that needs to be screwed here. There's nothing that needs
I guess I can just use. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm overthinking it. Do I come back here? Because I didn't unlock that, or I didn't get the chili pepper.
And a sensor. I've been working on this for so... It must have been since... I better not touch this again. It's all set up and ready to go. I've welded this thing long enough now. I've welded...
I don't know, what am I doing?
Do I see? No. We can wait for that.
Can I just leave? What am I doing? What's my goal here? I wasn't paying attention.
This will be the most spectacular departure ever. Do I see? We can wait for...
Am I just waiting?
I just need to prepare my escape pod for launch, adjust the harpoon, light the fuse, and then it's showtime. Then the rockets will shoot a powerful electromagnet. The escape pod once then. This time, nothing can go wrong.
Yeah, just light the fuse.
Now is when it counts.
Okay.
Hullabaloo.
Whoa. Look at that thing.
Ah, well, maybe I should read the letter. Dear Mr. Bridger, we are happy to inform you, blah, blah, blah. Get to the point, will ya? Unfortunately, the delivery of your screws will be delayed for... Please find enclosed a voucher for a pack of rivets. We apologize for any inconvenience this might have caused. Sincerely yours. Just a second. Screws?
Not even. I made it. So many packages.
Whew, what a maneuver. Hey, my suitcase is here too. It must have got entangled in the chain. Just like I planned.
Up of the toothbrush.
Yeah, I'm getting dirt between my teeth already. Ugh, I'd better leave it closed for now.
I still have... No, I don't. Okay.
A well-oiled gearbox. A wire grating. There's a shaft leading upward behind it. Ouch! The wire's cutting into my flesh. I need, well, something like,
Wire cutters.
Has anyone here got a bolt cutter? I'll save my telekinetic powers for later. There's a flood of trash behind it. Reminds me of my ex-home.
How is things? Things are falling into yellow, but falling out of blue. How does that work?
Hey! Aggressive little bugger. Yeah, as long as it's active, I'll never be able to grab it.
What?
A well-oiled gearbox. Not a chance. I'd need fingers like Wenzel's to reach into those cracks. It already has. Not a chance. I bust my butt to get this stuff out of the sofa cracks. I haven't worked that hard for food in years. Yeah, I better leave. Yeah, there's a flood of... the arm is removing the nuts from the gearbox. Well, look at those shiny little teeth.
What, do I use the socks on it?
Hey! Aggressive little bugger. Yeah, as long as it's active, I'll never be able to grab it.
I'll be back. Is there anything else here? No.
I'll save my telekinetic powers for later.
I mean, what's... Can I not go down that way?
A wire grating. There's a shaft leading upward behind it.
I put the thing in there, but that still keeps going. Um.
I'll save my telekin.
Hmm.
Well, look. Ah! Hey!
I brought the toothbrush. Can I just get the toothbrush?
Yeah, I better leave it closed. There's a flood of trash. Reminds me of my ex-home.
Um.
The arm. Ouch! I'm not getting anywhere. I need a bolt cutter.
Just gave up. Okay. Oh, I have only literally these three things I can interact with.
Why? Those are still good. Not a chance. I bust. I'll never be able to open it with that.
I'm missing something.
Not a chance. I bust. I'll save my telekinetic. I'll save. The colors must have something to do with the conveyor belts.
Mm-hmm.
I'll save my The maintenance arm's behind there. Not a chance. I need.
Dude, I'm missing something. What am I missing? I'm missing an item. It has to be. I'm missing an item. Because
I'll never be able. You don't play with unless it's really funny. You don't.
I'm trying to think. Because there's nothing over here, right? Nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing over here. Nothing left in the suitcase. Oh, I can't open that. I can't open that. I can't go back down the chains. I can't activate the levers up in the under my face. There's nothing else back here. I can't interact with the handle. I can do this. It's like the only thing I can do.
The arm is. Well, look at those shiny little teeth. The shape reminds me of something.
It reminds you of a foot, I guess. Okay.
I'll save my telec. Yeah, I'm better.
Shiny little teeth to cut the thingy things.
This is unbelievable. This is just impossible. I think I'm getting dizzy.
Are you suffering from vertigo, Miss Gold?
Oh my god.
You should have stayed in your cabin. It was foolish of you to go against my orders.
What? What's going on here, Bailiff? Did you know about all this? Just a minute. All of you knew about this, right? The whole Organon is involved in this? Did you really think you could just keep it a secret? Wait until Cletus hears about this.
But you won't be telling him anything about it. You will be a good girl and wait here until the Prime Controller arrives.
And then? What then? I am an Elysian, not one of his office
Dumping
guards.
trash
How
on
does
the
he plan to
world.
assure my silence?
Just you wait, Miss Gold. I don't want to ruin the surprise.
Holy smoke! A real orbit pixie! I bet she'll be pretty thankful once I've rescued her from the clutches of the Dark Exchequer. Let's go! Rufus to the rescue! Haha! Take that!
No, don't! Ah!
What's that? Ah!
Oops, guess that was the wrong lever.
You damned fool! How dare you mess with the plans of the Organon? Men, throw him overboard!
You need to catch me first, but I'm much too fast for you, see? First I'm here, and now I'm gone. Here, gone.
What?
Uh-oh.
He's dead.
Ouch. I was so close. But no, the minute I see a beautiful damsel in distress, wham! Well, I guess that's just who I am. I'm simply a die-hard do-gooder. Ah, Miss Hinkle lost her dachshund. Well, I'm sure it'll turn up. I mean, there wasn't much kerosene in the turbine after all. Toro! Hey, I said Toro! If anything, he seems even more bored now. You have to be age 6 or older to use this device. Oh, how boring is that? Locked, huh? It can probably be opened from the inside. The windshield is encrusted with dirt. Ah, there's a sign behind it. Maybe the name of the driver? Sure, Puff. Huh, well, that could spell anything.
Sheriff? I guess I'm going inside.
What's going on here?
What's going on here? It's your boy.
I haven't seen such a crowd in front of the town hall since the mayor wanted to introduce a tax on the lack of political commitment.
Okay.
Please form a line, people. Draw a waiting...
Oh, draw a waiting number, and the mayor will see you in a short while.
What's going on here? Did someone refill the peanut jar?
A girl fell from the sky. They say she's a real beauty. The mayor is about to decide who's going to give her shelter.
Yeah, well, I doubt he'll have a hard time to decide once he's heard my story. I saved that girl from the Dark Exchequer. I am responsible for her.
Nice try, buddy. But I've made up a good story, too. Mine even has a dragon in it. So
A
move
dragon?
to the back of the line and draw a number like everyone else.
A dragon.
I hate lines. Number 66. Almost my lucky number.
Almost.
Everyone, just one number!
Spoil sport. Yeah, spoil sportress, I guess.
You guess.
Those notice boards are great. I mean, if it wasn't for them, I'd still have to search for magnets in the trash heaps.
Give me more magnets.
The mayor wants to decide what? Who
What?
will what? Give her shelter.
Low-Tech thinks the girl should be, integrated into our community, and someone has to nurse her back to health. I hope the mayor will choose me. She could give me a hand in the mud pits. Ever since I cut my fingertips while scrubbing rust, I tend to get infected cuticles.
You want her to scrub rust for you? That's outrageous.
Why? What do you want the girl for? Rufus? Rufus!
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, what? The girl belongs to me.
She belongs to me.
determined by the mayor.
Well, how do I get to the mayor?
That's easy. Take a number and stand at the end of the line.
Couldn't you let me cut in? See, I'm in a bit of a hurry, and...
I see. Well, if that's the case... Do you want my chair? Shall we get you something to drink while you're waiting? We
Yeah.
could bake a cake for you, too.
Yeah.
Really? I like cactus cake, but no raisins. Thanks very
Cactus
much.
cake.
And... Oh. I see.
Cactus cake.
Now I'm hungry.
Cactus cake.
No, really, let me go first.
Listen, Rufus, a minute ago that was a nice little joke, but now it's half annoying. And half sad.
Where's the girl now?
She's lying in the assembly hall. Dr. Gizmo is with her. They say she's unconscious.
I hope she isn't injured.
So do I. So do I. It's not easy stacking exhaust pipes with broken arms.
Okay.
Nice hats. Did I miss a trend or something?
The roofers switched to making hats, because it hasn't rained for months.
I see. And I'm sure the trousers are from the guy who used to make tarps, right?
Hey, my wife made them for me.
Well, thanks for nothing. I'll skedaddle.
Okay.
Hardly ever saw such stupid hats.
Dang, that's toxic.
Hardly ever saw such stupid... The post office will be open... O'clock? O'clock? What o'clock? There's something missing here.
What o'clock?
Hello, Lottie.
You too.
You too? Dear me, what a day.
Where's the girl from Elysium?
Princess Sugar.
Yeah, Princess Sugar Bottom? Oh,
Sugar
she's
Bottom.
lying around in the assembly hall. Of course, I knew you came because of her. That's always the same. Always the same. A beautiful young girl in a tight jumpsuit falls from the sky heavily injured, and immediately everyone's falling over themselves to help her. Hussy! Hussy!
Oh my goodness.
I want to see the mayor.
Everyone.
Everyone does. Take a number and wait your turn.
Wait till your turn. Turn. July 2nd. Oh. Can you make an exception? Let me go in before.
Can you make an exception and let me in before the others?
It's your turn when you...
The number comes up.
No exceptions.
Not even for me?
Especially not for you.
Dang that.
But the line isn't moving at all.
That's
Who's next anyway?
crazy.
Number 62. I think that's Wenzel.
Wenzel is also applying? But Wenzel isn't even here.
Well, it's his turn. Wenzel is up next. No exceptions!
Is it my turn already?
No. Number 62 is still up!
Wenzel.
Wenzel, exactly!
I officially want to deregister my residence.
I officially want to deregister my residence here on Deponia.
Although a lot of people will be glad to hear that, me, for instance... That won't be possible today! The mayor is pretty busy at the moment.
I'll skedaddle.
Don't let the door hit you. Stop right there! Where do you think you're going?
I'll go to Elysium with Goal.
In that case, you're in the wrong place. This door leads to the mayor's office, and access is strictly by numbers only. So draw a number or bugger off. Stop right there. The post The post office is closed until further notice.
Until when?
Until the sign says, then it's open!
But there's no clock there.
Very observant. And now... Get away from that door!
Okay.
Goal! I have to talk to her. She's got to know who her savior is.
She's not awake.
Rufus, do you have to snoop around here?
Hi, Inspector Gizmo.
That's Dr. Gizmo. As you know,
Dr.
I hold all three
Gizmo to
positions in this
you.
emergency station. And right now, I'm a doctor. And as a doctor, I have the right to ask, why are you bothering my patient?
She's an acquaintance of mine. I wanted to see how she's doing. Her name is Goal.
So, the Elysian is an acquaintance.
Oops.
Is an acquaintance of yours, eh? Very funny. Well, as long as your lacking sense of reality doesn't keep me from doing my job, knock yourself out.
Knock
Look after
yourself
your
out.
acquaintance, but make it snappy. That's enough.
What?
Okay.
Come on.
Enough daydreaming for today. My patient needs rest. Well, at least I guess that she needs rest. In order to know for sure, she would have to wake up first.
She's unconscious. What's wrong with her? What does she need?
To be more conscious, obviously. For further tests, she would have to be awake. Unfortunately, none of my remedies seem to work.
Well, how about some really strong coffee?
Ha! The coffee that can be of help here needs to be brewed.
Doesn't every coffee need to be brewed?
Yes, right, but...
Hey, not to worry, Dr. Gizmo. I have a plan.
Do the world a favor and spare us your plans, Rufus. Your wacky plans have never done anyone any good, except that the mayor granted me a larger file cabinet for patients' histories.
Gizmo is a doctor, police officer, and firefighter all at once. On his best days, he has to change professions every other second. Dr. Gizmo,
What now?
will she fully recover?
She'd need to wake up first to be able to tell.
Well, why don't you wake her up then?
Well, it's not that easy. I've already tried every stimulant I could find in my medicine cabinet. None of those were strong enough. She needs something much, much stronger.
Something much, much stronger.
Tony.
Sounds like a job for me. I am much, much stronger after all. I will save her.
Ha! Good luck. Did you bring some kind of miracle stimulant by any chance? Something that might wake her up? A kind of cup of coffee to the nth order?
I'm working on it.
Good, but do it someplace else.
Do it someplace else.
Do you have a stimulant for me?
To make you even more annoying? I don't think so. I've used up most of the stimulants on the patient, but to no avail. I still have some left in the medicine cabinet in my office, but but no one except me is allowed to access it.
We'll see about that.
What was that?
Time for me to leave.
That's what I keep telling you.
Time for me to leave.
Could you leave me alone with her for a moment?
No.
But...
No.
Bummer.
But. But I am falling asleep. But want to report an emergency.
I want to report an emergency.
An emergency? What is it?
I have this unusual pain in my back.
Robbery!
Impossible. My theft protection sensors would already have detected the emergency.
You have built-in theft protection sensors?
All emergency prevention tasks are united in one person, and that's me, as you very well know. A small village like Kuvak is just not big enough to have a doctor's practice, a fire department, and a police station separately. Or at least, that's what I thought. Ever since you turned 8, I'm not so sure about that anymore.
Fire!
Impossible. My fire protection sensors would already have detected the emergency.
You have built-in fire protection sensors?
Yes, ever since you turned 8 years old, you little brat.
That was my last birthday with my dad. I got a cake. I think I even remember the fireworks.
I remember them too. Incredible how much you achieved with just 8 candles.
I have this unusual pain in my back.
You should rest in bed, at home, so get lost.
Okay.
No emergency. My bad.
If you say so. It sounds too good to be true.
What are you waiting for? Help her!
I would love to, but self-professed acquaintances of the patient are constantly interrupting me in my efforts.
Self-professed acquaintances. That sounds funny. Self-professed acquaintances. Think you can say that 1,000 times in a row?
Why should I? I could even say get lost 1,000 times in a row and you wouldn't get it.
Oof.
What can I do to wake her up again?
Nothing, unless you had a miracle stimulant to wake
Win
her up.
already. Why don't you win, huh? Have you ever thought about that? What's preventing you from winning?
Well, thanks for your time.
You're welcome. Not literally.
Uh-huh. In your dreams.
How peacefully she sleeps. This calls for extra strong coffee.
Extra strong. Extra strong coffee.
Hey, goal! Goal! Wakey, wakey! Fast asleep.
Very good diagnosis, Doctor.
Oh, well, you know, it's just that I'm an expert in sleep.
I'm an expert in sleep. Doorknob. Doorknob. But no fire. Balloons.
The balloons seem to have been stored here for quite a while. I wonder what occasion they're meant for, and why my face is on some of them.
Into the alley.
Hello, Hannock.
Oh, hey,
Rufus,
exactly.
why aren't you working?
Why
You
aren't
mean,
you working?
why am I doing just the same as you? Because some joker removed the magnets from the detonation plan, that's why.
Hey, I am very busy, actually. I've been running around all day, getting things done, and, picking stuff up, and things like that.
Well, how about you find some new magnets for our detonation plan? Then we can finally continue work.
Okay.
How exactly does that detonation plan of yours work?
Well, that's pretty exciting, actually.
Yeah, I doubt it.
The chief detonator uses magnets to mark the positions of the next 3 planned detonations. Then he rings a bell, and I give a signal to the miner who will on his part prepare the explosives in the mine shaft. And after that, we blow the thing up.
And then you
Blow
start
it
with the
all up.
exciting part?
No. That's it, actually.
Yeah, I knew it.
That's it.
What exactly are you guys doing down there?
What do you think? We are trash hunters. We search for useful trash. Most of the time, trash is just junk, and so pretty useless. For instance, I have a whole collection of car keys for cars that have been scrapped ages ago.
Why am I falling asleep? I'm so tired.
Talk to you later.
See you,
Rufus?
Oh,
Exactly.
why am I falling asleep? I'm like, I'm falling asleep. I'm falling asleep. Bye.
Hello?
Hello, hello. I'm starving. I've eaten nothing but worms for days now.
Ignore him. My wife sometimes talks to herself when she's down there. He must have picked that up from her.
We can't meet anymore. Although my husband is almost deaf, his bird has quite good ears.
Okay.
Ah, Rufus. I thought you're on your way to Elysium. Have you come back to pay your tab?
Oh, that. Oh, well, listen, Lonzo. I plan to do that, but constructing an escape vehicle costs a lot, and,
Don't worry, Rufus. No one here expected you to make it.
Huh. Ah, great. Thanks, I guess.
Thanks. Thanks.
What's that supposed to be? Is Lonzo building a cactus press? Or a faster mixer? Impossible. He would surely have asked me to help. Lonzo.
Yeah?
Long time no see, Lonzo.
A long time indeed.
Anything new?
Hey, you know how Kuvak is. Nothing ever happens in Kuvak.
Yep, without me, this place would be dead.
Well, without you, there would be fewer explosions. I know that much.
It must be pretty sad for all of you that I'll be gone soon.
It's almost unbearable. Almost.
How about a shot of that old worry begone?
Well, that depends. Will you ever pay me what you owe?
Of course. I just need to get some money first. But you know that I'm always true to my word.
If you find a new word that makes you look less like a fraud.
Well said, Lonzo. Well said.
Fraud.
Did you hear about the stranger? The girl?
Yes, but I don't care. Don't tell me you want to start quarreling about her with all the other idiots.
Well, you know me. I'm always the first in line when,
Idiots are quarreling.
Yes. Do you have something that can give someone a real boost?
Since when are you ordering coffee? Did you break Tony's coffee machine again? How often do I have to tell you that you don't filter oil that way?
No, this is not about simple coffee. I need something that really gets you awake. A kind of ultimate pick-me-up. Lonzo?
Bang, energy.
Are you okay? Okay, just forget I ever asked. I'm off.
No, wait a minute. I think I know exactly what you need.
Oh?
Oh boy, this is it. This is the moment I've been waiting for.
Hey, wow. You have pipes? Tanks? Valves? It's a thing.
This is an espresso machine. But this is not just any old espresso machine. This is the mother of all espresso machines. I tuned it myself.
And you wound ribbons into its hair?
Indeed I did.
Okay, but one question remains. What exactly is this espresso?
Well, to be honest, I'm not sure myself. I think it's a kind of highly concentrated coffee. The people of prehistoric times drank it.
Uh-huh. And then they forgot to switch the machine off. I see.
I built the compressor, following all the instructions that I found. Unfortunately, the pictures were pretty blurry, but I think I figured out what ingredients are needed. Take the recipe. It's right next to you on that bar stool. If you bring me these ingredients, we can start brewing. In the meantime, I'll have found my life insurance policy. I hope. Ho, I'm so excited!
What a scrawl. Okay, I need clear, reviving, and energy-rich water. The coffee powder must be black, stimulating, and made from hot beans. None of these things can be found in Kuvak. Never mind, though. Being a master improviser, I bet I can find plenty of alternatives.
Huh.
Lonzo's been trying his luck as a handyman. Cute.
You can bang any mom, but for every mom you bang, a Kingdom Hearts game gets erased from history. Any mom? Any mom. I don't know. Oh, bang the cutest.
What was that?
The
emergency
the
station's
perfect
open
mom.
again. Oh, that must mean I can choose the more
The
daring
perfect
options
one,
now.
perfect mom to end all moms. And that's it. Just one. Just one perfect mom. Whoever that is, I don't know.
Huh, this is a map of the trash tunnels. I'd better ask Hannock how this all works.
What game do you lose? You lose the
Hello
one
again? Hey,
on the
Rufus?
the Nokia phone one that has it doesn't have any, it doesn't mean anything. It's not canon. The one that's not canon at all. Because it's not made by Square Enix. It's made by Disney for like Nokia phones. Except it wasn't Nokia, it was like some off-brand phone. And you can't even, there's like 2 found footage recordings of it.
Do you have any idea where I can get water that's rich with energy?
Very often we find batteries in the junk. Those are always filled with some kind of liquid. We call it battery soda because it's got that fizz when it
You are in.
touches the tongue. Is that what you mean?
Women from.
Did you hear about the woman from Elysium?
Yes, but I really don't care. I already have a woman I can send into the mine shaft. It's too narrow in there for 2 women.
Love must be such a wonderful thing. Is that your parrot?
Yes, we use it to detect dangerous fumes in the mine shaft.
Oh, what do you do when that happens?
We get a new parrot.
I see. Maybe you have my key, too.
I don't know. What was your name again?
Tony?
Let me think. Tony. Nope. I don't think I got your key.
Wenzel.
Let me think. Wenzel. Nope. I don't think I got your key.
Rufus.
Let me think. Rufus. Nope. I don't think I got your key.
Okay.
Forget it.
Done. Anything else?
Talk to you later.
See you,
Rufus?
Exactly.
Rufus. Huh. It's been shipped. Oh, it's been shipped. When is it arriving? It says it's been shipped. Oh, it's been shipped, but I guess the details aren't here yet.
Gizmo isn't here. That means I can fiddle around with his occupation modes unnoticed.
The brace for my fucking Gundam is shipping this week. I'm so excited.
Congrats.
I'll save my telekinetic.
Are you gonna fight anything with your Gundam?
No, because I just have it collect dust on my
There's a hole in the platform.
shelves.
Understandable.
I'm trying to fucking force myself to fucking do something, and I can't. I fucking can't.
It's too heavy to lug around. Doesn't matter, though, because I'm always cautious. It's too heavy. Doesn't matter, because, boy, how often did people around me carry that thing screaming like babies?
Screaming like babies. Why are you screaming like a baby?
I've stashed it in there for an emergency. Oh, damn! I'll save my telekinetic powers for later. Handcuffs in a scale. That must be a symbol for, overloaded metaphors.
Overloaded metaphors. Overloaded metaphors.
Crap. Locked. Distrust everywhere. The clown amongst the anesthetics. Clowns.
Clowns. Do you like clowns? Do you like clowns, Bauer?
It looked much lighter lying in that cupboard. Boy, how often did people around me carry that? That's not gonna flee. That's not gonna flee.
That's not gonna flee.
If the fetters weren't so wide, I could attach them to the hole over there. Ah, but they are too wide.
I'll hydrate your face off. I don't know what that means. To water reservoir. To Tony's house. To Tony's shop. Angel's house.
Looks like Tony's in her store. If I go in now, her taunting remarks will shower down on me like a hailstorm. Ah, well, what the heck. Let's get this over with.
Well, 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 look who's back. If it isn't Evel Knievel, the man who defied gravity, the conqueror of the sky, the wind jockey, the traveler on his way to the upper spheres. And yet, here he stands, right in front of me. Who'd have thought?
Believe it or not, this time I really made it. I was on board an Organon cruiser. Its destination, Elysium.
And then the longing for me became too much to bear.
I had to choose a life of eternal bliss, which means far away from you, or saving a beautiful Elysian girl from a horrible death.
Yeah, right. Rufus is doing a selfless deed. I would love to laugh, but my belly's still aching from when you were dragged through the junk.
I'll show you. I'll wake the girl, and she'll take me to Elysium, and then you'll be sorry. You'll all be sorry.
You'll be sorry.
How's business?
Like, when did that interest you ever?
Who says I take an interest? I'm just being extremely polite.
First and foremost, you have an extremely distorted view of yourself.
Oh, that's because my reflection in the mirror is so blindingly bright.
Ugh!
Why so cranky?
Why? You have destroyed my mailbox, devastated my backyard, gobbled down all my food supplies, and if I find out that the disappearance of my favorite pair of boots is connected in any way to the construction of your ridiculous escape pod, may God have mercy on your soul.
I had to carry the black powder in some kind of vessel, didn't I?
What?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'd like to buy something.
With what? Or did you get a job recently that I don't know anything about?
I'll pay you back. Really.
Oh!
I wanted to say goodbye before I leave this dump.
New escape plans, have we? You are deluded. You'll never get out of here. Never, ever, ever. And that means I'll have you on my back for the rest of my life.
What are those vouchers?
They're gift vouchers. You hand them in at the post office, and they deliver the merchandise.
Cool. I'll take them.
Hey, hands off!
What?
They don't come free.
I thought they were gift vouchers.
Ugh.
The first aid cabinet is locked.
What? Did you injure yourself again?
Not yet.
Too bad. You know what?
Too
Tell me
bad.
when you have. I'll have a good long laugh, and then I'll give you the key.
You don't have some coffee somewhere around here, would you?
You wouldn't have some coffee somewhere around here, would you?
Since you've been staying with me, I've only had decaf. And even that is too strong. Maybe I should finally get rid of the coffee grinder. It's just using up space, like you.
I need some ingredients.
If there's nothing in the fridge, you won't be getting anything else.
No, I mean...
End of discussion. Start earning your own money, and you'll be able to buy your own food.
I've got to go.
I've been saying that for years, but here you still are.
Here you still are.
Hands off my stuff.
What? I'm just browsing.
Browsing is what paying customers do. What you mean is driving me nuts.
Weights, anchors, metal boots, hooks, all the things you need if you want to stay moored forever.
Lord.
Weights, all the things.
Lord forever. Huh. Okay. To Tony's house. Funnel, dud, torch.
Come on, it can't be that hard to blow up. I mean, I manage all the time. It's lying exactly where I dropped it. You know, Tony really could have cleaned up a bit.
Is that everything? Black powder, water, clean water.
No thanks. I'm on duty.
Oh, this is what you call duty?
Sure. What did you think duty is?
Oh, I always thought duty referred to some kind of underground grotto where the workers carve garden gnomes out of tofu. Doesn't it?
Confused.
Hello again.
Hey.
Roof.
Exactly.
How does that detonate?
Oh, it's very simple. The chief detonator uses magnets to mark the positions of the next 3 planned detonations. Then he rings a bell, and I give a signal to the miner who will on his part prepare the explosives in the mine shaft. And after that, we blow the thing up.
Right, thanks.
Huh.
See, Rufus.
Hey.
Where do I want to blow up?
Oh, the blast signal. Take cover! Imminent blast!
Huh.
Oh! Take cover! Imminent blast!
I don't know what 3 I need to blast.
This is Wenzel's house. He'll be flabbergasted when he hears about my newest adventure. I bet he'll be pretty disgruntled, because he decided not to come with me. He'll start shaking and get crying fits. Why am I not as cool and daring as you, Rufus? I also want to experience such great excitement. But deep down in his heart, he knows that he just isn't cut out for this. He'll get seriously depressed. Oh boy, I really hope he's home. Wenzel!
Hey, Rufus. Back already? That was really fast this time.
Yeah. This time, I almost made it. Unfortunately, like so often, my human kindness got in my own way.
Of course. That darn human kindness of yours. It's always getting into your way, right?
Indeed.
You never get anything done anymore.
Well, there are just too many humans.
They should all be
drowned in the Red Rust Sea. Exactly.
that darn human kindness. By the way, thanks for all your stuff.
What? Wait, isn't that my chest?
Well, you said I could have your stuff if your plan works out.
But...
And your plan did work out. You just said so yourself, didn't you?
Yes, but...
Well, that's settled then.
Have you heard about that woman from Elysium?
Who hasn't? This wouldn't have anything to do with
stuff.
you by any chance.
Hey, you know me.
It's not
Wherever
yours
there's a woman
anymore,
that needs rescuing,
Lon.
I'm there.
You're right. There really does seem to be a connection.
I was there when the girl fell from the sky.
It's all right. I'm sure it was just an accident.
No, you're getting this all wrong. I saved her.
Of course you did.
Of course.
Don't you want to go to the town hall?
To apply for giving shelter to the Elysian woman? The thought has crossed my mind. I even got a waiting number. But then I thought, what have I got to offer?
Yeah, nothing.
If I were rich or found a water vein, I might have a chance. But like this.
You're holding up the line.
You're holding up the line.
So what? As long as I haven't found a water vein, I don't even have to show up.
But what? Did you manage?
How the hell did you manage to open the trunk?
Well, all you have to do is disengage the child-proof lock. But the only thing in there was this weird stick.
Divining?
That's my father's divining rod.
You think so? Legend has it that it always brought him luck. He found the water vein Kuvak's built on with this very rod.
Yeah? Well, if my father really always had that much luck, then why didn't he manage to take me along when he left Deponia?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Why?
Hey, maybe you can find water with the divining rod.
And where, pray tell, would I start to look? In my basement? I should say that's highly improbable.
Maybe you can help me organize.
Maybe you can help me organize a few things.
Again?
Maybe.
You haven't even returned my lawnmower yet.
Oh yes, the lawnmower. You'd better get a new one. The old one had lousy aerodynamics.
What is it this time?
Do you have any idea where I can get some blackish powder?
Black powder? No idea. Aren't you the expert concerning all things explosive? After all, every other invention of yours blows up.
Which at the same time means that every first one doesn't.
What?
I think I'd... Let's be honest. You were never a big help anyway.
Whatever you say.
Never a big help. Brilliant.
What?
You don't get it? Not a big help.
Because he's small.
Because you're small.
Got him.
Later.
Exactly.
Give me that.
Don't even think about it, Rufus. It's mine now.
But it's a family heirloom.
So, a gift is a gift. Boy, I can hardly wait to give it a try. Maybe I can find a well somewhere near. And once I'm rich...
Can I
we'll
kill this
split
guy?
50-50.
I might lend you the rod for a couple of hours.
Can I kill this guy? Just fight him.
Yeah, all empathy aside, I haven't got a clue what's going on in the mind of Wenzel. I mean, does he even realize how small and insignificant he is?
Does he? I don't know. Into the bathroom I go. Sponge, give me sponge. Furnace. I don't know. Anything else here? That's it, just the furnace? I guess that's it. Basement.
If my impeccable
Pipes.
sense of orientation doesn't fail me, I should be under the shower right now.
That's it. Okay, well.
Hello? I want to report a crime. Hello? Great, Inspector Gizmo seems to be out, but as soon as you accidentally drop the town elder's cane in the cesspool, he's right behind you. I'll give it another try later.
Huh.
It doesn't have to be siphoned.
Oh, mamma mia. I guess I could go here, get the clean water from the...
I don't like the direction this is taking at all. Ouch! That's hot! Ouch! Damn it, that's hot!
Wet sponge. Okay. I got wet sponge.
Meow, 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 meow.
Dentist drill. Dart.
Gnat's piss. The only thing to drink on the planet. Huh. Not true. Luckily, I'm not susceptible to advertising. Huh. I could do with a steak now.
Extraordinary stimulating. Do. Oh, mamma mia. Okay.
Hey, Wenzel.
What's up?
I want...
A deal is a...
Oh, come...
And friends, stay true.
Oh, yeah? And that's written down where exactly?
Just forget it.
Maybe...
What is it?
Do you have any idea where I can get clear water?
Can I get
Clear water? That stuff only exists in legends.
So what? My whole project is legendary.
Legend has it that your father once found clear water. That's how he got to be mayor of Kuvak. They say that there are still a few bottles hidden away in the town hall.
That's my old man, all right. He left Deponia, but instead of bequeathing me his fortune, he hid it.
At least he left you the divining rod. Maybe it is possible to find some water with it.
Dream on.
Dream on.
Do you have any idea where I can get Revitalizing fluid?
I once heard that it is supposed to be revitalizing to drink the blood of a bull.
You believe everything people tell you, don't you?
Like I'll get back the money that I loaned you?
Exactly. Do you have any idea where I can get energy-rich water?
Energy-rich water? What's that supposed to be? The only energy I know of is in the car batteries you find in the trash heaps everywhere.
Yeah, well, I should have guessed that you can't give much useful information concerning energy, lazy bum.
Car heaps. Okay.
I think...
Whatever.
I'm trying to think.
Hello? I want to report a crime. Hello? Great, Inspector Gizmo seems to be out, but as soon as you accidentally drop the
Okay. Oh, where'd that guy go?
I see there's some progress.
Yeah. Gonzo had to go check his house. Seems like the trash hunters have messed up another detonation.
What idiots. But the main thing is, the line's shorter. That means maybe I could...
Forget it.
I see. Oh, one's a windmill. I hit one of the hoses. This one. This one. And I'm guessing that one? These top two and this one? Because there's this, that's obviously not one. I hit that one. And I hit, I don't know, not that one. I hit this one. Maybe it's that. Maybe it was that one.
Oh! Take cover! Imminent blast!
I'm just blasting all their houses. Oh. I messed up. It is this one. Okay.
Oh! Take cover! Imminent blast!
Blast!
I would have earned the 1, but I guess the 63 will have to do. Hello, Lottie.
You will get...
Is it my... No. Wenzel.
Wenzel!
I'll skedaddle. Don't...
Well, I earned 63. Now I just need Wenzel.
This sign deserves more attention. I mean... It's a cow, and it's drinking beer.
Huh.
The after-show party will be in Elysium.
Get a hook. I get a water. car. Maybe I can do something with the car.
If you know the trick, you don't even have to use the lever in the cockpit. On the other hand, if you know the lever, you don't need any tricks.
Okay.
How do I clear a windshield that's lost its... Oh, no.
The
I don't think
sponge.
so. Never mind. Ugh. Is this really necessary? Oh.
Yes.
The seats are covered in tasteless pink leatherette. A
Leatherette.
puppet is pirouetting in the corner, and on the driver's sign it says, Sugar Puff. Stupid name.
Sugar Puff.
Lobos. Well, the seats are up, and on the drive, Sugar Puff.
Sugar Puff.
That'll dull the blade. What if I have to perform open heart surgery?
What if?
Luckily, I'm a gifted lockpicker. Damn, that would... Luckily... Damn. Luckily... Damn. On the other hand... No great in the world can hold me back. There, it moved. Why you were blinking?
It moved.
I'll save my telekinetic.
It moved. Huh.
If the fetters weren't so wide, I could attach them to the hole over there. Ah, but they are too wide. I'd rather not. I could hit a live wire, or a wasp's nest, or my shoulder blade. It's happened before. All of it.
What?
Put the funnel to the tunnel, my dad used to say. I wonder if this is the situation he might have referred to. Put the fun. I don't need any. I'm ready for the throw of my life.
I'm trying to think.
Tony always had weird tastes concerning... I don't see what this will be good for. I mean, I already have enough holes in my teeth. This could come in handy with my next amputation. Dr. Gizmo says Wenzel's toe could have been saved with non-corroded tools. I intrigue myself. What wickedness can I perpetrate here?
I don't know. I do not know.
Hello again.
Hey,
Rufus.
exact.
Rufus.
Exact.
Exactly.
Ah!
What?
Nope, this isn't the day of my... Just a second. It says Bad Luck Rufus on these balloons.
What?
No, this calls for handiwork. Huh. The curtain went down on Deponia along the after show. This sign deserves more attention. I mean, it's drink. This sign deserves. I mean, and it's. I've got.
But here...
One whole chili. Still two. That would make her even more mad.
What do you got? Isn't it enough for you to scatter your crap all over my house? Do you really have to lug it into my store, too?
Actually, I wanted to give you a little treat.
You could do that by dropping dead.
Oh my goodness.
Huh. The curtain went down. The app. I don't want.
Actually.
Well, there we go. Black powder. This ad is subliminally trying. This sign. I mean, and it's this sign. I mean, and it's. It doesn't have to be siphoned. It doesn't have to be. That. It took me weeks to peel all the molten plastic off my skin. Never! And Tony is not going to mend it again. Never! My inventory could burn. Never! And never! And Tony... Never! And... Boy, it's attached firmly. This sign deserves... I mean, and it's drinking... I don't want to waste all of my explosive mojo at once.
Mamma mia, mamma mia. Mamma mia.
If my impeccable sense... I could hit a lot.
I drilled holes into it. I need to turn the furnace on
Still two... A pinch of black powder.
What was the other one? Extraordinary.
Any idea what?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Drill the hole. I need something flammable. I could try lock picking. I guess. Or the dart.
I can still recognize what it is, so I don't have to clean it. This sign deserves. I mean, and it's.
Clean the sign? What's this?
I can sew.
Okay.
I can sew.
What about Philip Waterball? Okay.
It's already.
Wait.
This does. Bada boom. This doesn't have to be waited on. Bada boom.
Bada boom.
This doesn't have to. Bada boom.
Ba-boom.
I can sew.
I don't know. Lock.
Luckily, I'm a. Damn.
No, the bolt cutters aren't useful anymore still.
Nah. But
okay, it's still useless. Still useless. So baba. I need the hook. Lockpick. No flame.
I'll bet Fire Officer Gizmo would like that. I'll keep that idea in mind.
Hmm. Can I? No, the fire is on.
It's too heavy to lug around. Doesn't matter because I'd rather not. It's happened before. That's not gonna flee. If the fetters weren't so wide, I could attach them to the... Ah, but they are too...
They're not too wide.
I don't need any more target practice. I'm ready for the throw. This sign deserves... I mean, and it's... This sign does... I mean, and it's... Huh, the...
My stuff.
You have to be... Oh. Toro! Hey, I said Toro! If anything, he seems even more bored now. Toro! Hey, what good is it being the best of matadors if the bull isn't even looking? Toro! Hey, what? This sign, I mean, and it's... Ah! Uh-huh! Brilliant idea, Rufus! What could a lonesome bull crave more than a well-chilled glass of gnat's piss? Okay, I'll use the cow. Main thing is that it worked. Toro! Hey, what? Aw, does that upset you? Well, an accomplished matador like me knows how to bring the blood of a bull to a boil. Or whatever liquid it is that's pumping through those tubes. One more time. And today, children, Uncle Rufus will show you how to draw blood from a full-grown bull. And, it doesn't have to be siphoned. and... Tom... Well, an accomplished matador like me knows how to bring the blood of a bull to a boil.
What do I blow up balloons, pop them with darts, right? Dentist drill funnel. Torch, waiting number. Waiting number, I need... Tony's house. There's nothing there. I don't know. It's bedtime though.
Good night, sweetie.
I gotta save my game first. Save. Yes. Quit game. Good night, stream. Bye, stream. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye, stream. Bye-bye. Good night.